Yep, check 1 2. Check 1 2. Okay, yeah, we are starting, we are rolling. Yeah, this is, well, you know what it is. This is the Local Rag Podcast. I'm, as always, Adam Sage, and yeah, I don't know why I'm doing the intro now. I usually do that after the intro. Oh. But this week I am starting off before the intro or anything, and I'm going to talk about the Burke Street attack here in Australia because, yeah, why the fuck wouldn't I? I was going to start out with, you know, like I normally do, with some bullshit anecdote about my life or about something that happened to me at the supermarket and why I hate people, why people piss me off. Yeah, but today I'm going to start with why people piss me off is exactly, yeah. Well, let's go to it. Let's go to the fucking, the Burke Street fucking attack shit. We'll just get straight into it. What happened on Friday in Melbourne, Australia. Burke Street horror. Incredible footage shows moments before man shoots following terror attack. This is from the Advertiser. Incredible footage shows moments before man shot following terror attack. Sorry, that was me. I read that as shoots for some fucking reason. It's probably the beers I've had tonight. Survivor of the Burke Street terror attack has told how he was stabbed in the head as he tried to help during yesterday's horror. Rodney Patterson from Tasmania was walking with his wife Marie in the city when he got caught up in the violence. Blah, blah, blah. Keeps going. Yesterday, whilst out with my wife Marie enjoying another great day in Melbourne, a city that we love, we were unfortunately caught up in the incident on Burke Street, he said. I went to assist and whilst doing so received a knife wound to my head. So this guy has, like, here's what's happened. This fucking, let's say person X at the moment, you all know who he is. This fucking Muslim, this fucking, this Islamist has, driven his fucking car, which I'm assuming that I, as a tax-paying, I've been paying income tax for, about 20 years now? Yeah, well, I'm 35, and yeah, I left school and started working when I was 15, and yeah, I haven't always worked, but yeah, I've been paying income tax for, the last 20 years. So I'm assuming that I've contributed to this cunt's, not only his knife, but the car and probably the gas bottles that, so what he did, that he drove into this place with, because that's exactly what he did. He drove his fucking, Nissan Navara or whatever, his ute. He drove that into the fucking city with, gas bottles and planning to blow it up. And I'm guessing him, I guess get it going and then it would blow up. But I think all he did was fucking light, open the gas bottles and then light it. And so all it would do was cause a fire. And yeah, it takes a long time for a car to explode, and even then, they're designed not to explode. Even everything about a car, about the fuel tank and everything like that, it's designed to burn, and it will burn, but they are not designed to, explode. But that's by design. So anyway, he's gone in, done that, lit his car on fire, and then just because he's plowed into a couple of people or something, and crashed the car, set the car on fire, gotten out, and he's all stumbled because he's crashed the car. This guy goes to help him, thinking it's an accident, cops a fucking knife wound to the head because, open borders, Islam. Oh, and you know what? This guy came here in, in the 1990s, and he's been here ever since. Yeah. He came here as a fucking Islamist. He's been here since the 90s, as a fucking Islamist, and now he's carried out his attack. It's called a fucking sleeper cell. Give a shit when he came in. He came in with the fucking ideology of fucking Islam, and that led him, and had that the whole time, and then he acted on it now. I don't give a fuck if it was 30 years. I don't give a fuck if it was 40 years. I don't give a fuck if it was fucking 50 years. it's the ideology that he came into this country with has not changed up until this point where he got himself fucking killed as a martyr. So fuck anyone who sides with this cunt, and we will get to that, trust me. So this guy's gone in. Terry Colling of South Lancaster Football Club, where Rod was former president, said the club was hopeful he would make a recovery. A source close to police said there were a number of gas cylinders in the exploded car. And then it goes on, this is the next bit. Shocking footage emerges of moment police shot jihadi. So now they call it what it is, a fucking jihad. Incredible footage has emerged of the moment police were forced to shoot an armed man who launched a deadly attack in Melbourne CBD yesterday afternoon. Video taken by a witness shows two police officers backing away from 30-year-old Hassan Kaif Shadi Ali. Car horns are blaring and people can be heard yelling, "Shoot him." Yeah, no shit. It's trolley man, we'll get to that. As the officers back away from the knife-wielding man. Yeah, just shoot the cunt. And this is what's amazing about the footage, is they don't want to fucking shoot him. They really fucking don't want to shoot him. It's fucking insane. But anyway, we'll go on with it. Carlin's gonna be heard, blah blah blah, shooting. One officer then appears to pull a weapon before the armed man lunges at him swinging a knife. The other officer then appears to pull a baton. A gunshot can be heard, and the armed offender falls to the ground with officers swinging around him. The man then tries to get up before being tasered. Yeah, no shit. So he fucking should. And yeah, so what I'm gonna do now is, yeah, I'll fucking go to the footage of fucking this guy. But this is like, and yeah, sorry, I'm stumbling because there's so much I got going through my head. I'm like, oh, should I reveal this now? It really doesn't matter because you'll know it. But, you know, for the sake of the podcast, I want, you know, a story to go ahead. Right, so this cunt has fucking driven his fucking car, as it were, into fucking... Hang on. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm fucking doing this. Yeah, anyway, this cunt is fucking... Yeah, I was looking at my sound effects. Oh god, yeah, keep peeling back the wall, Adam. Keep peeling back the wall. Anyway, this guy has gone into the fucking CBD with his fucking Islamic, you know, fucking thing, which is, you know, clearly... Allah Akbar! Allah Akbar! Was his intention. He'd just go in, you know, you'd scream, "Allah Akbar," drive through some people and blow up, killing a whole bunch of people. That didn't happen, so he has to go through the streets. Allah Akbar! Allah Akbar! You know, just screaming shit and trying to stab police officers. But, you know, the left don't give a shit about this. Like, you know, what would they say?
I like to say people kind, not necessarily mankind.
Yeah, because this guy is a threat to mankind, not people kind. What the fuck? Anyway, yeah, I'm just pushing buttons now and having fun. But that's the whole thing with this fucking horse shit. And hang on, I'll find the video here, and you can see exactly what I fucking mean. Yeah, it's gonna load. Yeah, this is the fucking... Here we go. Shit. I want to go back to that. Let's go back again. Look at this. Watch this. There he is. Trolley dude just fucking throws the fucking... You know, pushes it. Because, you know, a trolley is a good distance. It's not fucking stabbing distance. So this guy can't do shit. This, like... The police have guns. The police have tasers. The police have pepper spray. This guy has nothing but a fucking trolley, a shopping cart. And bang! He gets knocked over. Fucking good on him. And he grabs his fucking trolley again. And he keeps going back for more. He's got, yeah, and he throws the fucking trolley in the car. Do this from another angle. Yeah, there he is. Here comes the trolley guy. other angle. Okay, footage is changing. This is fucking cunt. Like, he's just walking around. He's walking in front of a police car. He very easily could have gotten into that police car, because I guarantee they left it running just in case. He could have just very easily gotten into that, and he's in a fucking paddy wagon. But these cops are just, like, letting him, like, almost tire himself out. Like, they'd rather fucking arrest him, because that would seem less racist than, you know, actually subduing him. It's fucking insane. In fact, the police commissioner of Victoria came out today speaking against fucking trolley guy. The guy who was fucking, you know, in the thing. Like, you know, the guy like actually trying to help. This guy, he's come out saying he made it more dangerous. Okay, well, let's keep watching and you tell me if the guy with the trolley is making things more dangerous as opposed to the fucking jihadi fucking cunt. Here we go. Look. Throws the trolley at him. It's a trolley. Like, it weighs nothing. No matter how hard you push it, it's only going to inconvenience the guy. But it does it enough. Like, he's thinking he's giving police a chance to do something. And he continuously gives police a chance to do something. And they choose not to. Like, I'm not trying to fucking, you know, obviously, I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm not a fucking police officer. I've never been a part of the armed forces or anything. I've never been in that kind of situation. Yeah, 100% you are correct. I have never been in that situation. I have, no idea what I'm talking about. I'm just giving my opinion of what I think this guy's doing. And I think he is providing police with more than enough opportunities to fire a single shot. It's like, just at the, like the police ends up doing, as we'll see. Yeah, you hear that? You hear that? That is a fucking woman. Okay, we're gonna go back over that because you can hear this is definitely a fucking like Chinese Asian woman. It's definitely Chinese. Who's filming it? It's on Brook Street. Trust me, it's Burke Street rather. Fucking yeah, we wasn't. Yeah, anyway. So. Just listen to this. She's horrified, but she's still filming. And she doesn't want the police to get stabbed. I wonder if that would be different if she was from, a certain religion. Although her reaction would be this. Hear that? That is how a human being reacts in that situation. Oh my god, no! No, don't stab that person. Don't stab that police officer. What is wrong? She's having a natural reaction. Ironically, she's probably progressive. And everything about her reaction is, the opposite. She's having a conservative reaction there because she's fearing for the life of a police officer who's being, attacked by a black person. I hope Antifa don't find out who this person filming this is, because like Tucker Carlson, they will be showing up on her fucking doorstep and letting her know that she's a piece of shit. Anyway, we'll get to that later. Yes. See? Straight away. The cop who didn't shoot, straight away puts his gun back in his holster. It's done. It's over. The guy still hasn't hit the ground yet. This cop has got his gun back in his holster because, a shot's been fired. It's over. He's going to assess this. Like, they could not have reacted better, the police. Like, considering. But I swear it's all this PC fucking bullshit that kept him from just fucking shooting him once to begin with. Here we go. Is a cop. Apparently he's only like a couple, like 3 months out of the academy or whatever. But no, he just does what he's been trained. So probably the fact that he's 3 months out of the academy means he hasn't got like the talking to yet about how you have to treat fucking certain people from certain backgrounds. He's just gotten all the like, everyone's equal kind of shit. So he's treated everyone as equal. And I guarantee he's going to have a hard time with it from here on out. Look, is that the shell? Oh, fucking awesome. Suck shit, you fucking Islamist piece of crap. Suck a dick. I fucking hope that hurt. I really fucking do. You fucking... let's watch more. Yeah, see, here he is being fucking arrested. Like, he's been shot, but he's being arrested. So, yeah, he ends up dying in hospital after this, or on the way to hospital. I don't really give a fuck. You know what's great about this? Is he got shot right in the fucking head. There was nothing they could do. I hope it was fucking painful, you piece of shit. I hope it was fucking painful. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen, the face of fucking evil. The face of the people that we are supposedly supposed to respect, and we're supposed to bring in this country and understand. And the left is going to go, oh, the mental fucking... He had mental health issues. Mental health issues are a reason. They're not an excuse. End of fucking story. Oh, the reason he did it is it's like the fucking white guy who shot people in California at that bar. He had serious mental health issues, and that's the reason he did it. It is not a fucking excuse. Just like this guy, you're going to say he's got mental health issues? Well, that is a reason. It's not a fucking excuse. But why does his mental health issues manifest in fucking, contacting ISIS, being on a fucking terrorist watch list? It's really weird that, the white guy who has mental health issues and shoots up a place is just fucking crazy. But when the guy who fucking, researches terrorism, researches fucking ISIS, researches everything, is in contact with jihadists, has a wife who believes everything that he's spewing because they share something in common, and it might be their fucking religion. Yeah, isn't it amazing that only one religion keeps, there are people with fucking mental health issues in every aspect of life, in every religion, in every walk, but it's amazing how many people with mental health issues who are also Muslims gravitate, they follow the same exact path. It's almost like there's something in their doctrine that allows for this and might want to be changed, unless it's something that you actually want to keep happening, then don't change it. Just like the Catholic Church with the fucking, kid fucking. Just like Hollywood with the kid fucking, again. Nothing will change because they don't want it to change. The kid fucking in fucking, even in, in Catholicism, in Hollywood, in Islam, they want that to continue, so nothing will change. The jihadi shit in Islam, they want that to continue, so nothing will change. The books won't change, the doctrine won't change. The fucking, Iman, the fucking Melbourne and Australia all came out condemning this attack. Bull fucking shit. The only thing they are condemning, and, this is just my opinion, is that he didn't kill the right people. Or that he got killed. Yeah, but this is this fucking cunt. And that is him. That is the fucking dickhole that he is. And I've opened up a program that I wasn't supposed to. Doesn't matter. Anyway. Yeah, that is this fucking cunt. And, the story goes on like, what's happening there? Why the fuck did that, sorry. Anywho, disappear. Police raid homes linked to Burke Street jihadi. Police are carrying out an extensive forensic searches in a home in Melbourne's north linked to the Burke Street terrorist Hassan Kaif Khashari Ali. Neighbours told the Herald Sun that police descended on the quiet suburban street in Meadow Heights at about 3 a.m, with one man reporting he heard officers shouting, "Come out, come out." Yeah, no shit, because they wanted to know if anyone was in there. It is understood the property is linked to Shari Ali. Okay, that's his... Okay, he has two last names. Okay, whatever. But it is unclear whether he lived there. What do you mean it is linked to him? So what, he's just got, like, government house? Okay. APF officers are leading a search with police believed to be focusing on a bungalow which is adjacent to the home. Other people were at the address and have assisted police with their inquiries, but none are involved in the terror incident. The Herald Sun told police experts to be there for several hours, with forensic search possibly even continuing into tonight and tomorrow morning. The scene has been declared safe. A neighbour told how he was watching TV with friends in the early hours of the morning when he heard noises in the street. Okay, I would like to see this guy, and I'm guessing that, you know, as more comes out, they will get hold of this neighbor because he's watching TV with friends in the early hours of the morning. So he's either fucking pissed or he's on something, because why else would you be watching TV with friends in the early hours of the morning? He said it was chilling to learn the property was linked to the Burke Street offender. Well, that's just crazy, the neighbors said. Other neighbors said they had not noticed any trouble before that at the property, and now being combed by police. Specialist police this morning swarmed another house linked to the man behind the horror on Burke Street. They are really putting in Burke Street a lot of times in this. They are really trying to just link it to the other attack. So you can kind of conflate them. If they just keep calling it the Burke Street attack, they just keep talking about how it's a thing on Burke Street, and it's all about Burke Street, Burke Street, Burke Street. Then they can link this with the other one from November last year. Because, yeah, don't forget, a fucking Muslim cunt, Islamist, as it were, a jihadist, I believe is the correct term, a jihadi last year, yeah, drove fucking down Burke Street and fucking mowed people down with his car, and is currently on trial, and this is happening now. And the media are making no distinction. They're just calling it the Burke Street attack, the Burke Street massacre. They are trying not to distinguish the fact that it's a second fucking jihadi attack on Australia in a year. Like, it's becoming a yearly fucking... We are having our annual jihadi attack now. Apparently, like, that's it. It's happened twice. It's annual now. I mean, if it doesn't happen for another 2 years and then it happens again, is it biannual? No, I don't know. Officers descended, blah blah blah. Video and images taken by the Herald Sun show masked officers standing guard at the home of forensic at the home as forensic police took photos. Yeah, no shit, because it's a fucking terrorist scene. It is weighed on him, so it is kept, blah, blah, blah. No change to terror threat level, rather. Okay. The amount of beers I've had are showing now, aren't they? But I haven't burped this entire podcast, which is good. Okay, no change to terror threat level. Prime Minister Scott Morrison has confirmed that the nation's terror threat level will remain as probable, rather. Okay, yes, the drinks are showing, as he called upon as Islamic religious leaders to do more to curb extremism. And you know what? He's going to be seen, because our current Prime Minister is a Christian, and he's going to be seen as, oh, what about your God? What about the Crusades? The Crusades were actually a defense thing against Muslims, but, you know, let's ignore that part of it, shall we? Yeah. Anyway, yeah, so he's like, you know, he's going to be called a fucking, and, you know, he's going to be called racist. He's going to be called Islamophobic for saying that the Muslim leaders in the communities need to do more about curbing extremism and saying, hey, no. The Quran does not actually say that. Hey, ho, extreme Islam has to go. You don't see any Antifa protests, do you? With that shit. You don't see anyone with fucking knitted pussy hats showing up saying, hey, ho, this version of Islam has to go. Hey, ho. And that is genuinely how fucking... I mean... Yeah, I'm away from the mic now. No, but that is genuinely like the level of fucking chants from Antifa as they... Well, okay, here's their other one.
First class white trash you probably don't recycle. First class white trash you probably don't recycle. You probably don't recycle.
Right, so that's like an Antifa chance that is recorded by, right, if you can look it up on YouTube and whatnot, but that is Antifa. That is what they're about. Like, first class white trash, you probably don't recycle. You probably don't recycle. I guarantee, why the fuck, is it because I'm hitting fucking F12? That's the button I've got to switch to the screen here. Okay. I'll remember that for future. Anywho. Right, but the reason they go on about fucking, white trash, they have no problem with that. That's not racist, by the way. Yes, it was a fucking skinny fucking soy-boy white kid who was chanting that. But my point is that, they'll fucking protest Tucker Carlson in the United States. They'll fucking say, you white trash and you don't recycle. But when this shit happens, when there's a fucking terror threat, they say fucking nothing. In fucked. Yes, in fucked. Because in fact they do it, and it is genuinely fucked that they do it. So in fucked, they go out of their way to fucking defer from the situation. The more and more federal opposition leader called for unity to fight for Islamic extremism. We need to be ruthless and relentless. Yeah, Bill Shorten, blah, blah, blah. Like, this is all fucking talk. It really fucking is. Everything you're saying. Okay, so here we are. Islamic State. Here we are. Islamic State group has claimed responsibility for yesterday's attack. Here we go. Let's see. Look at this. The Somali-born Australian named by police as 30-year-old Hassan Kahif Shari Ali stabbed a man to death and injured two other men after his Holden Rodeo. Okay, it wasn't Miss Navarra. My apologies. But you know what? That wasn't made here because Holden. No, it wasn't. Exploded. I can go into why that wasn't made here and how much of it actually was. It was merely assembled here and it was minimum. Trust me. I can go right into that. Trust me. I know all about it. It was after his Holden Rodeo exploded in the CBD at about 4:10 p.m. At about 10 past 4 p.m. At about 16:10 hours. What do you mean about? You would have said about 4 p.m. This is very weird. The way they're being like specific with the time at about 4:10 p.m. Okay. There's something they need to fucking, have, yeah. This comes from the fucking mainstream media, so it reeks of fucking, yeah. I don't know what you call it. I don't want to say false flag or anything like that, but they're definitely implanting information. Police say they have spoken to the man's wife, who is believed to have been radicalized. Okay. Let's just look at that for a minute. Police say they have spoken to the man's wife, who is believed to have been radicalized. Yeah, because she's his wife and she's a Muslim like him. Of course she's fucking radicalized. This guy had been here since the 1990s. And him and his wife, they haven't even talked about whether he has children or not. But him and his wife are both fucking radicalized. And he's been living in Australia since I was a small fucking... he came here I'm guessing as a child, because he's 30. Right, he's 4 years younger than me. Apparently he came here as a child. So, 1990s, he had to be, a fucking small kid. Shit, 1990. Yeah, I'm not even sure when he came here. But I know it was the 90s, and if he's only 30... Right, so what's that? That's, 1990, I was 4. So that means he was born... was he born here in 1990? Or he came in the early... So he was an infant. He was a toddler at the best when he came here. Yeah, so how the fuck? Because 1988 is 30. So if he came here in 1990, he was 2. So sometime in the night... Yeah, he was a toddler or a small child. Yeah. it's, you know what's great about that it took me so long to fucking realize that is I use math to make a living and to keep cars on the road and to keep them safe. And yeah, a few beers in, man, all my mathematical skills go out the window. It's a good thing I don't drink at work. I don't know why I'm saying that. Right, so his wife, I mean, she's been radicalized, but she is the wife of a fucking devout Muslim. So what is she, like 9, 10? So yeah, they can probably deprogram her, you know, take the burqa off, show her lipstick, shoes. Yeah, she might. No, apparently she's a grown woman as well, which is just fucking weird. Why? I guess, yeah, but that's the thing. He's lived here all his fucking life, and he's still fucking done it. He still fucking became a fucking extremist. And had he lived here all his life and not had fucking Islam fucking drummed into his skull, would he have done the same thing? Well, according to the fucking progressives, yes, he would have. If he'd come here and had Christianity, you know, drummed into his skull, he would have gone off and fucking done it in the name of Christ. Bull fucking shit. That doesn't happen. In fact, you know, if we're gonna fucking talk about the left and the way they've been going with this, like, okay, here's a fucking tweet. Check this out. This is from, she's verified. I have no fucking idea. Okay, her thing's up here. It's Mariama Veserati. I don't fucking know. Anyway, she is a diversity and inclusion consultant. Right, so there's a fucking real job, isn't there? There's no way everything you do comes from fucking government subsidies, government programs. Yeah, I'm sure you're fucking... Oh, God. You fucking goo-gobbling whore. She's a lawyer at Our Watch Australia board, at TEDx Sydney speaker. Of course she is. Every fucking... Dude, they have fucking... TEDx will fucking give time to fucking... You know, people, I'm a minor attracted person and I'm not a fan. Like, they will give time to fucking, like, you know, Vox and Salon and all this other fucking progressive fucking horse shit that goes on. They will give time to fucking pedophiles to talk about how they're non-offending and just because they like to look at children. No, fuck you. I don't give a fuck if you're offending or non-offending. Non-offending to me is the same as being an offending fucking pedophile. You belong in a fucking ditch with a hole in your fucking head. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. I don't give a fuck what the Greens say. And yeah, fuck you. And fuck the pedophiles. And the fucking pedophile fucking... And the Prophet Muhammad who fucked a 9-year-old and was a warlord. Fuck him. Fuck Islam. I can't believe I haven't been kicked off of YouTube yet. I am still fucking streaming. This is awesome. Anywho, yeah, okay. She says, facts. Oh, where were we? Oh, no, I was reading her fucking thing. Yeah, TEDx speaker at Welcome to Australia and Participate Australia ambassador. Oh, is this the kind of participation? Yeah, Welcome to Australia. Stay here for a while, learn how to participate, and then start stabbing people because they don't think the way you want them to think. You fucking evil bitch. Is he justified in stabbing at like these people? Like if they were women who weren't wearing burqas, would that make it okay? Like, Welcome to Australia, Participate Australia ambassador. A woman who is spokesperson for a place called Participate Australia, at Participate Australia. She is the ambassador for that. This is what she has to say about the fucking jihadi trying to stab police. Facts which are otherwise conveniently ignored by some MSM mainstream media. #Burt Street. I love the way the left try and own like mainstream media. like it isn't all about fucking what they want. Like mainstream media doesn't bend over backwards, but when somebody does something as fucking blatant as this and they can't ignore it or they'll be called out on fucking ignoring it, she has the fucking audacity to complain about mainstream media now because they had literally no choice but to, show something that didn't fit her or it didn't fit their narrative, and they did the best they fucking can. From what we've seen before, they do the best they fucking can to fucking, keep it. And this is where the fucking mental health card comes in. It's like she's telling the mainstream media because she's fucking a fucking brown fucking, I'm guessing Muslim or whatever woman with a fucking burqa headscarf fucking hijab thing on, and she's got the fucking blue chick. She's got the blue tick. It's like the fucking Californication song, that's come to life. Yeah, think about it. She's got that blue check, and, she's fucking... This is what she has to say. Facts with otherwise conveniently ignored by some mainstream media. # Burke Street. Sources close to the family of Shari Ali 30 say the man's life had spun out of control in the past few years as he struggled with mental health and substance abuse issues. I love the way she says in the past few years, because he had his passport revoked in 2015. And, that was it. They just wrote, because they thought he was going to go to Syria and fight for ISIS, so they revoked his passport. Hey, how about you think he's going to Syria to fight for ISIS? Put him in a fucking prison. Have I missed something? Like, why the fuck is he amongst the... You think this guy... You revoke this guy's passport because you're worried that he's going to go fucking fight for ISIS in Syria. So you think, what the best thing to do is? Keep him in Australia. Oh, so we're going to lock him up here in Australia and the Australian taxpayers are going to have to pay for it? No. We're not going to imprison him. That would cost money. We just won't let him go over there and fight for ISIS. Yeah, but don't you think if he, agrees with ISIS, he could... No. This is Australia. If we start locking up people who technically agree with ISIS, we're going to have the Greens down our throats in a fucking minute. So, let's not do that. Like, this bitch is trying to say that he had, it's mental health issues why he's done what he's fucking done. And this is what she has to go on to say about it. When one points out D in a tweet, it doesn't mean they're ignoring or missing points A, B, and C. It's simply about having a fuller and more nuanced understanding of the facts as they are emerging, because it's not black and white as some paint it to be. Yes, it fucking is. Sorry, but and this guy replies, Kimmington, sorry, but there's no excuse for what he did. Nobody's excusing it. It's a despicable and horrifying act. Read the entire article, and then she goes on to post the article. In this case, it appears obvious that he was connected to extremist groups. Yeah, and they are gooses. Why is it that the Muslim community can take offense to the truth, but no one else can? As do many of us. Yeah, blah blah blah. As do many of us, feel the need to fill the car with gas bottles, blah, blah, blah. And his wife was radicalized. I'm not surprised. Yeah, here we go. Look at this. This one right fucking here. I am not... Yeah, this is fucking Jessica at whatever the fucking GOTF. Why am I not surprised? There is little to no support for those with mental health issues in Victoria. Appalling. 37 likes. And then this woman under her, fucking Madeline, second. I've seen the state of Victoria mental health and it's not good at all. Are you fucking serious? These people are genuinely buying that this had nothing to do with fucking... And have a look at it. Fucking women. Fucking, yeah. Oh, a fucking feminist Okay, let's have a look. See what comes up here. A PhD student studying hospital governance. Oh my god, of course she doesn't want to believe that this has anything to do with fucking Islam. She's completely indoctrinated. Let's have a look at this one. Book nerd, mama, complete whinger. Yeah, okay, so you're fucking looking at it from I'm going to excuse you because you might be a stay-at-home mum, but I'm guessing by that profile pic, you are the kind of mama who would, I know, I've dated guys from, like, you know, Sudan and that, and I've dated, and they are not dangerous at all. In fact, they offered to take my children out while I got things done around the house. In fact, he offered a lot just to spend alone time with my young daughter. He was such a good guy, and then the government deported him. You fucking dumb bitch. Okay, what do we got here? Beauty and storage. We have on occasions used the system and it has not been great. A better way than other states we have experienced, or nothing is perfect. Sadly, families must do more for their loved ones who are out of control to force them into some kind of treatment. Lol, you've clearly used a primitive system. There is no treatment. Many people cannot blah, blah, blah. Easier. Oh, fucking blah, blah, blah. We should not blame any community. Oh, here we go. Okay, so this is from JC Wiley, at JC_Wiley. We should not blame any community except the Australian community for its failure to provide adequate mental health supports for anyone in need. Shame on all of us for letting this man deteriorate without help. This is genuinely what the left believe when they're talking about fucking Islam. Pretty sure, yeah, lots of Australians suffer from many this guy's great, Peter Dowers. Pretty sure lots of Australians suffer from mental illness without blowing up cars and stabbing people in the city centre. Why didn't his family ask for help? Why is it up to other Australians? Okay, here we go. This is Stephen Fisher. This is what... this is like, this guy has to be a fucking... Yeah, and have a look at the fucking ugly feminist cow that agrees with him underneath. This is what the Murdoch press, shock jocks, Ellen Pay, under Morrison and Guy don't want to hear. They want this full-blown terror, nothing else, so they can foster more fear, blame entire Muslim community. To cage, what the fuck is that word? Cottage. To cottage fear votes. You're a fucking moron. From bigots and gullible people. They thrive on it. The only bigoted and gullible person here is you. Thinking that this is what the Murdoch press wants. They want, like, you are acting like, and this fucking, ugh. Look at this fucking whore. Oh, look, Rainbow straight away. Journalist / editor, mad knitter, reader and collector of antique, Pittman's Shortland's book, Yes Really, and church sex abuse survivor. Oh my god. Okay, so you are the ultimate virtue signal. Well done, Kathy Barton. What has this guy got to say for himself? Forever young, love AFL, chess, music, boxer dogs, history, reading, photography, wine, whiskey, bushwalking, ocean, love making, affection, chocolate, guitars. Okay, so this is clearly a bot that just has everything. And yeah, so sad as a community, what the community leaders stop from spiraling out of control, blah, blah, like, fuck off. This guy is an Islamist, pure and fucking simple. There are no two fucking ways about it. Okay, unfortunately, many people like myself stop listening to the negative message of the media because we don't agree, we don't say, we feel powerless and disgusted to hear what we see. Perhaps we are the quiet majority. What the fuck are you on about? The silent majority are in the majority. It's sad to see vulnerable people such as those with mental health issues. Yeah, fuck off. Many people's lives, especially drug users, spin out of control. They don't go around killing others in the name of law. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Yeah, see, no excuse. I was wondering how long before someone brought. Yeah, it's okay. So this is where, like, you know, people, just actual people, start chiming in, and the one saying he's not a terrorist, blah blah blah. The one saying he's not a terrorist, there stating the reason he did this. No sympathies with anyone. A lot of people just want to blame the religion or family to make themselves feel better. This is Sue H. And then again, this fucking... Okay, what is she again? I speak my mind, proud to be a bulldog. Education is the key to success. Is that why you only got 83 followers and you're following 600? And is that why this fucking child sex abuser, journalist, editor, mad knitter... Oh, gee, I wonder if you vote Greens, you ugly fucking cow. Holy fucking shit, these people are genuinely retarded. They, you know what I say to all you feminists saying? All you fucking feminists out there saying that this is a mental health issue and this has nothing to do with Islam and Islam is not... You know what I say to you fucking feminists?
You fucking whore.
Fuck you.
Yeah, that's it. Go home. Get my dinner ready.
Yeah, fuck you and fuck the fucking horse you rid on. Why do I disagree with you? C, fucking Islam hates women and wants to rape you. B, the only reason you saying it is because it's virtue signaling. And
A, she was a hooer.
So yeah, fuck you. And fuck the horse you rode in on. And I am, once I find the fucking mouse here, gonna do the intro to this and pour a fucking beer.
Good evening and welcome to the program.
However, experience the earth is round and not suppository of all wisdom.
They're the so-called man caves where many husbands
They patriots all across Australia.
Provided people who are aggressive racist.
Well, then you're a racist.
In our democracy and way of life,
1 in 6 Australians is now living off the dole.
being persecuted for expressing their right to
We don't want
free speech.
Australia to be overrun by these people.
And I got obsessed with my body straight away.
Indeed. Well, we're in the grip of the Ice Age, the dealing and use of the drug ice.
On religious preaching in Rundle Mall.
Australian flag, Anzac Day, the national anthem, bacon.
Hey, welcome to the Local Rag Podcast. I am, as always, Adam Sage. And yeah, well, I already did that intro, but yeah, the intro came up now. So I guess now we're going to get into the actual podcast and we're going to go, we're going to go away from Burke Street and all that. I think I said enough. I think I made my fucking point with these people. Although, you know what? I do actually have fucking more. I could fucking... You know what? We might bring that up later in the show. I did have something that I could kind of consider funny. I found a video on YouTube where it's like things to do in Burke Street, and it's basically where the guy got stabbed and whatnot. You know what? Do you want to have a look at it now? Should we just? Yeah, we're already on Burke Street. Let's just do it. Let's do it. There's that fucking thing.
I've never been to this comic book store.
Oh no!
So this is actually...
What, the one with
so
records?
this is the comic book, and this is a record store.
Really?
Pretty cool.
So now we're walking both back to
look,
Burke
a
Street, so
brown
we just went
gentleman.
off it a little
Oh,
bit.
look, two minority people enjoying
and we're
Burke
still at the
Street
top end
and
of
not
Burke
hurting
Street. It's actually a
anybody.
really
I
long
wonder
street,
what they have
and there's
different
quite
to
a
the
lot that you can
attacker.
do on there. So we'll just take a wander, see what more we can find.
Pellegrini Bar Espresso is also another amazing place for coffee. They have a pudding that is very, very similar to Japanese style.
Pretty sure that's
This
where
place
the guy
just
got
behind me is
stabbed.
called Grand Trailer Park
I don't know
Taverna,
that for a
and it's a
fact,
really
but
good place.
I think it was, yeah. This is where, pretty good for, and everything. Anyway, that was... Oh, wait, hang on. Actually, we got to go back to it because what's about... Fucking... You know what? I really need to, change. I thought F12 was a good button to switch to that, but clearly when you're using Firefox, F12 brings up the... Whatever the fuck it is. Anywho. Okay. Let's look at this.
colors, comical rainbow, much of my love. You can drown in this ocean, smothered with angels.
Right. If this is what's going on Burke Street, I am not a terrorist sympathizer. I really need to stress this. I am not in any way sympathizing with that scumbag who went on a tried to go on a killing spree in Burke Street. I am not, but, you know, let's just keep watching.
I said, bring the heaven to build a way to the end if you are. I said, I've got many colors, call me your rainbow, much of my love.
Yeah, like I said, I'm not a terrorist sympathizer. I cannot sympathize or empathize in any way with why this guy would want to attack Burke Street or why last year anyone would want to run down people on Burke Street. I can't sympathize with that in any way whatsoever. Yeah, you get what I'm saying. And so forth. Anywho. Where were we? Oh, that's right. We were getting on with the normal episode. Oh, hello. Stunt car. Oh, hang on. I've got the wrong view on this. Thank you. Stunt car, rather, hits crowd after losing control at Mount Gambier. Mount Gambier, this is in Queensland, at Mount Garavet Monster Truck Show. A Queensland monster truck community has lashed out after a stunt car lost control and slammed into a crowd of people at a show in Brisbane on Saturday night. If I was to see a monster truck show, that is what I would expect. I mean, it's called a monster truck. Is it really a monster truck if it doesn't at least try to eat people? I mean, come on, glass half full, people. A mum and her 2 young daughters were left with leg injuries when the car rolled through a metal barrier hundreds of people had been standing behind, and it only managed to hit a mum and her 2 young daughters. Is this what they mean by toxic masculinity?
Am I saying that I'm better than you? Yeah, I'm fucking better than you, okay? Much better than you.
All I'm saying is a dad and his 2 young sons. I reckon they would have been alright. You know what I'm saying? Trucks had been roaring around the stunt track at Mount Garavet Showgrounds for less than 30 minutes when the car breached the barrier. Okay, I don't have a sound effect for that. I was trying to think, do I have a Bill Clinton sound effect? Something to do with a cigar? Never mind. A Queensland ambulance spokeswoman said that they were called to the Ultimate Monster show. Again, it's a monster. It's supposed to attack people. Around 6:30 p.m. to initial reports of 7 people injured. Upon arrival. Hey, you, put your fist... No. Just own your mistakes, Adam. Own the fact that you're dyslexic. Don't try and make jokes to cover it up. Is sad. They found the 2 young girls and their mother. A Queensland spokeswoman said the vehicle had somehow lost control and ran into spectators. Yeah, no shit. Thank you for your service, ma'am. The matter is now being investigated by Workplace Health and Safety, which means that nothing will be done to prevent this in the future, but they will take a lot of money out of the people who'd let this happen. That's what that means. Less than an hour after the accident, the show continued as planned, with police photographing the scene whilst monster trucks and cars and motorbikes, I added that and, performed their stunts nearby. Dozens of people are calling for refunds from the organising company, Ultimate Monster Action. Was that not ultimately monstrous? Competing company Monster Truck Promotions slammed the way Mount Gavatt event was organised, including having no paramedics on standby. Okay, so this is a case of, you know, these people, everyone's blaming each other, everyone's fucking, yeah, you know, this is your fault, this is my fault, this is your fault, and I'm trying to open an image of the car, and I realised I've just opened it in PaintShop Pro, so it's going to take fucking forever. I just clicked on the image, and I didn't say open in some kind of image viewer. say, yeah, it's just going to be loading, and I'm just going to be fucking pandering and fucking pandering until the image loads, because what I want to do is, you know, I want to show you the yeah, okay. Now I want to show you the thing. Oh, how about that fucking Bourke Street? I mean, you know, Bourke Street is now like a terrorist hotspot, but if you listen to the left, what would they say?
Go to Harley Street, there's racists everywhere, misogynist.
That's what the bloody Marxists always say.
Thank you, Dr. Peterson. Thank you. Now let's see if this image is fucking loaded or not. Jesus Christ. Yep. Yeah, no, that's great. Like, I can totally... Oh, fuck off. I don't want to update. Can I just... No. I can't. Okay. Wow, this is really anticlimactic. Anyway, so yeah, this fucking thing has gone behind the barriers because it's a fucking monster truck show. And, you know, that's what monster trucks do. And it's not even a fucking monster truck. Hang on, I reckon there's more to this fucking story I can read on while I fucking... Oh, we understand that everyone was upset and angry as we are. This is the monster truck company. This degrades and slowly attacks all of us companies that do adhere by public safety standard and the rules, the company wrote on social media. Spectators described the show as, quote, a total rip-off, claiming the biggest draw card the monster trucks drove for less than 20 minutes. Yeah, well, have you seen the fuel prices in Australia? Yeah. Hang on. I really can't multitask, can I? Where the fuck is open with? Anywho, yeah. Oh, look, there we go. Anyway, yeah, so, well, look, here's the car. This is what I've been going for the whole fucking time. Yeah, this is it. This is the car that... Look, it's like a fucking Mad Max car. It's got a fucking, like, spade on the front. Like, yeah, it went through a fucking, like... fence. The thing is designed to go through fucking fences. It looks like it's designed to go through other fucking cars. It looks like it might be designed to kind of get through a fucking, you know, this thing would fucking have, you know, it'd put a good fucking dent into fucking like a concrete bollard. The thing is designed, like, it could not be more designed. It's got fucking, like, shit going over the front of it so that nothing that it plows through hits the driver. It all goes over. It is designed to go through a fucking fence, and somehow it's gone through a fucking fence. Well, I, for one, am shocked. And, Jesus Christ, I can't even think of what fucking... Nope, that wasn't it. I mean, I, for one, am shocked. I mean, can you believe that... Car designed to go through walls goes through wall. More at 10. Yeah, this thing is perfectly designed to go through fucking walls. And that's exactly what it fucking did. But, you know, let's not mention that. Let's not... Where the fuck is the story? Sorry, I'm really just getting used to this. Spectators, yeah. I was there just with my 3 grandchildren and daughters who had to leave just after the accident as they were so distraught. Cheryl Truman wrote on social media. What do you want to bet that this is some fucking fat bitch with fucking, you know, unnaturally coloured hair that has the consistency of straw, and she just wants some fucking money out of it? We were only a little way away from where it happened. Thank God for the men and women. Yeah, you had to mention women. and who helped pull the car and the fence from the top of the family. This was so terrifying for onlookers. I can only imagine what the family are going through. God bless you all who helped. I want money. Here's my GoFundMe for my emotional support group. That's exactly where she's going. She just wants fucking sympathy. She just wants to be a part of it. Fuck you, you fat bitch. And I assume she's white, so I mean, does that make me racist? Because I'm assuming this is a white woman. Everyone there was white because it's a monster truck show. Does that make me racist? I think I deserve a racist sound effect for that. And sound effects have fucking stopped working, haven't they? Oh, yes, they have. Yeah. Oh, well, that's fucking awesome. I wanted to give myself a racist sound effect, and I'm not able to. Wow. That's just great. Anywho, the family were treated by paramedics before taking to a Brisbane hospital. Ultimate Monster Truck Action ran a similar event in Cairns in May. However, the video footage from the event showed spectators sitting behind concrete barriers. Yeah, because the car that I just showed you would clearly go through anything and would actually, you know, kind of get into a fucking concrete barrier. You can just tell that by looking at the fucking car. It has like a fucking angled shovel at the front of it. And then like, you know, basically a roll cage going over the front where the driver sits to push anything it goes into over it so it can just plow through without getting caught on fucking anything. Like, oh wait, and yeah, like I said, everyone there, I guarantee, was white. Everybody involved was white. This fat bitch that I was making fun of was white. So that makes me racist because I'm making fun of white people. Therefore, I deserve a racist sound effect. And I'm getting nothing out of the other program either. You have got to be fucking kidding me. I had this all set up so that... Yeah, I genuinely had this all set up so that, yeah, I could have sound effects the whole way through this and it wouldn't fucking matter. But no. No. It just doesn't work. Well, this is just fucking bullshit. Anyway, so there are no sound effects left for the rest of the episode, and yeah, whatever. You know what? I don't fucking care. Anywho, 36 syringes in 50-meter stretch of family-friendly park. You know what I'm going to do? No, you know what? This is the actual story where I gave the episode its name. More than 60 syringes have been found in less than 2 hours at a family-friendly reserve in Noarlunga Downs. The finding has prompted local environmental group Our Coast, Our Mission to ramp up its clean efforts amid fear park users were putting themselves at risk of injury. Like, the amount of needles they found at this fucking park, and I've been to this park before, like many a year ago when I was a young man, and it was, scummy people live around there, let's just put it that way. But at the same time, not that many scummy people that they would find a fucking insane amount of fucking syringes. So, yeah, it's fucking... Yeah, last weekend, the group found 63 needles used and unused in containers strewn across a 50-meter stretch of wetland in Perry's Bend Reserve on the Onkaparinga River Recreation Park. Yeah, so this is a river where, you know, people go like kayaking and shit like that. I don't know if there are any fish. If there are fish, it's probably just shitty fucking carp or something. But anyway, this is like, yeah, this is the Onkaparinga River. Like this, I don't know. I think it might be kind of saltwater. I'm just trying to think. Yeah, it probably is. But anyway, I don't know much, but I have been there, and yeah. There are not that many people shooting up. This has to be somebody just dumped a whole bunch of needles for some reason. You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking fucking I'm thinking jilted ex, like she's got custody of the kids. She's living now in that area, so he's, I don't know, ripped the fucking, like, this is the kind of people that live around there. Oh, I'll fucking go down the local Dunnies and rip one of them fucking syringe binges off the fucking thing. I'll fucking sprinkle all over it. So those fuckers fucking think they're fucking, you know, smart for fucking living there and telling us to move on with their fucking fish. You know, it might even not be a jilted egg. It's just some scumbag who's decided to fucking spread needles all over the place. I fucking guarantee it. See if I get my fucking sound effects. No, nothing. Why? Why am I getting nothing out of these fucking sound effects? Yeah. Yep, absolutely nothing. There should be sound effects, and there is fucking nothing. Yeah, I have no idea fucking why. You know what I'm going to do? I am going to unplug the thing. Sorry, I've fucking, you know, I'm going to get back on with this story. That's what I'm going to do first, and then I've worked out what I'm going to do to fix the, well, I'm still broadcasting to you all, so that's one thing at least. Our Coastal Mission founder, Malcolm Doyle, said he had previously alerted park rangers about the amount of rubbish at the wetland, but did not realise the extent of the, quote, needle problem. He said volunteers would be targeting the area further to the cleanup, starting this weekend to minimise the public health risk. The way the syringes have been used is probably drug-related, Mr. Doyle said. While we were there cleaning, I had two-year-olds riding on their tricycles near me. Really? Like, I hope you didn't have 2-year-olds riding on tricycles near you while you were picking up syringes. Like, that's weird. Either you're saying that to add, like, dramatic effect, or you're a fucking moron and you didn't tell the children and their parents, hey, we're picking up needles here. Your kids might not want to fucking circle me and say hello on their tricycles while I'm doing it. You're either lying or you're a fucking moron at this point. So we needed to work out what exactly happened and why there were just so many in one spot, because somebody dumped him, you fucktard. But usually you don't find so many unless someone has just chucked the whole lot. Yes, that's exactly what's happened. And that is exactly what's happening to the fucking area that I live in. Because this is like, yeah, Onkaparinga is the city in which I live in South Australia. And it is getting fucking scummier and scummier by the day. It is fucking retarded. And what comes after this story? Blah, blah, blah. Peace, spokesman, blah, blah, blah. You know what? We're going to a break in the podcast so I can reset and get some fucking, for this next story, because I need my sound effects back. The whole reason I'm doing this on YouTube, the whole reason I got this whole fucking new setup is so I can do sound effects, and it's not working properly, and I'm going to fix it. I'm going to fix it. Anywho, let's see how this goes. Fucking hell. I'm really annoyed by this, by the way. Anywho, I will catch you cunts in a fucking second. Okay, I am back, and yes. Where was I going after this? Oh, I was going to go into crime, and I don't think I can go into the crime segment. Unless, no. I don't think I can go into crime, but... Oh, that's right, I didn't want to go into crime. Never mind. I'm a fucking moron. Anyway, I think I got my sound effects back. So, technically, yeah, like I was saying before, I was being racist to Asian people, and I should have had a racist sound effect. That's what I was trying to say, I think. Hang on, I'm just going to check another sound effect. Yep, no, sorry. I didn't see it recording, and it clearly did. Never mind. Entrepreneurial mayoral aspirations forced by Electorate Commission to rewrite voter pitch because it was too critical of council. So yeah, this woman who was going for the this entrepreneurial mayoral rather. That's why I fucked up that whole sentence, because I got mayoral wrong. Mayoral aspirant. Oh, fucking hell. I am really dumb. By electoral commissions to rewrite. Yeah, so this woman had to rewrite her whole fucking voting pitch thing because, you know, it was negative of the, you know, the oh God, I can't. Yeah, anyway, an Onkaparinga mayoral candidate's leadership pitch to voters has been censored by the Electoral Commission because it was too negative and critical of the council. Ranella, mother of two, Erin Thompson, a first-time Onkaparinga. Am I getting feedback? I don't think I am. No, I'm not. Sorry. Yeah, Ranella, mother of two, Erin Thompson, a first-time Onkaparinga council candidate, was forced to rewrite her profile 4 times after she was told by the commission that it was too negative towards the council. The commission banned her use of words such as better again, fresh start, new leadership, and clean state. Sentences such as, I have the vision, energy, and experience to get the council back on track, delivering better outcomes for you, have been deemed too negative and critical of the council for use in an official candidate profile. Oh my God, everybody fucking gets a medal. Everyone's special. This is, you fucking, the people who fucking write this shit.
You will die without honor.
You fucking loser cunts. Seriously, you fucking cuckold pussies. And I don't like using either of them. I know they both are sexist and wrong. I don't give a fuck because it's right. And yeah, I don't care about using either of them. Who am I kidding? I like the way I fucking... Gay! Yeah, fair call. Anyway, I have been in too negative. The local government elections Act requires the council candidates to submit a 150-word profile, which is assessed the electoral and then sent to constituents in a ballot paper packs ahead of elections. Right, so this is the actual election has happened, and I didn't vote. I was thinking of voting for this one, not required by law to do it. I had to put it in an envelope, and yeah, I just fucking didn't bother. Man, I read this story and thought, oh, I should vote for her because I hadn't done any research on any of these councillors. I know there was one guy who wanted to freeze council rates, and I'm like, you know what, I should vote for him because is going to freeze council race. I have no idea who fucking got in. But that's not the point of this story. It has nothing to do with the winners or losers. It has everything to do with the fucking system. The Local Government Elections Act requires council candidates submit a 150-word profile, which is assessed the Electoral Commission, and then I think they mean by the Electoral Commission, and then sent to constituents in ballot paper packs ahead of elections. Yes, that's exactly what happened. Miss Thompson, 36, a communications officer with Unley Council, told the Advertiser she was extremely shocked that she was not allowed to be critical of a council in a candidate profile. Emails from the commission staffers to Mrs. Thompson outline the issue with the profile. This is what they have to say about it. The sticking point in your profile is your reference to the council's spending. Viewed that these words tend to have a nexus with a decision or action of the council, and the profile cannot comment on the decision or action of a council. Their words, not mine. He went on to tell... I just guessed he. That was the easiest voice to do. Because I only have one female voice, and it's like, oh my god. Get another one. Seriously. What is wrong with you? He went on to tell Mrs. Thompson she needed to be more positive. This is everyone gets a trophy. It really fucking is. There are still problems with it, and a number of your sentences need rephrasing to be positive and more about what you can do or propose to do, he wrote. Yeah, but what if you're proposing to do is to fucking destroy everything that's shit? Because that's a positive. You fucktard. Your opening sentence is a positive sentence, and your next sentence starts with but, which of itself introduces a negative statement and criticism of council. You can't start a sentence with but. But. You fucking faggot. You absolute fucking... I don't know what else to call you, but a fucking soy boy. Fucking